Hi guys, welcome to day 5 of your new coach training. Today I'm just going to talk about some housekeeping stuff, where to access files, trainings, information, etc. So by now you're probably overwhelmed by the fact that you've been added to 1,000,000 pages, you've been added to our coach page where you are welcomed and introduced. That is where you can ask any questions, post to the wall, all sorts of just general questions, things that come up with if you have questions about a customer or you want someone else's advice if they've run into the same thing. It could be about fitness, could be about anything. You post questions in there, okay? And that will get you used to, seeking answers that you need instead of just always going immediately to your upline. Of course, I'm always going to be here, and you'll realize I'm going to be talking to you way more than you probably want me to. Just kidding. But the point is to help you become more independent and for us to be a community. So that is the first page that you were added to. The second page that you were added to was this page. You joined this new coach training group. You might have also been added to our local page. That is where all my local coaches, where I, post get-togethers, events, things coming up, and look to just connect. The other page that you would have been added to is the Dream Team Coach page. So the Dream Team Coach page, you guys, is a wealth of knowledge. For me, as a coach in the beginning, that is where I looked for all my information. I looked at the Dream Team Coach page, which is our upline sponsors page. Melanie Mitro is the creator, CEO of the Dream Team. She is the #1 coach for the past 4 years running. And so that place, you guys, you are lucky. We are lucky to be a part of this team because she has files upon files in that coach page, as well as the fact that if you want a question to anything, I still do this all the time. I go in there, I throw it up, say, hey, I need to know this, blah, 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 or has anyone experienced this, blah, blah, blah. I get a bajillion responses immediately. So never be afraid to do that. You are a part of this team now. You're a part of this organization. You are a part of this something bigger than yourself. Don't feel ashamed or like you can't ask questions. Okay, we learn this a lot, especially like in nursing. If you aren't asking questions, then you're almost a danger to everybody else, because you need to ask questions in order to learn. You need to try and fail in order to learn. So don't think that you're going to know everything, off the top of the bat, right out the gate. So use the resources you have and ask questions, okay? The other place that you can find information is in our file section here in the new coach training group. I've uploaded a bunch of files and trainings, things for Instagram, business activity tracker, social media planner tracker, anything that might be helpful to you. Some of us are visual learners. Some of us like, things in paper, things we can print out, things that, aren't all digital. We like things that we can hold and use, and we like to write things out. Everyone's a little bit different. That's why I like to provide and try and give you what you need, so that way you can find what works for you and apply it and, implement it, okay? So in the file section there, as well as I will be uploading files and trainings, and I'll always upload our team calls, events, Super Saturdays, things to know, upcoming things for the month, promotions, all that stuff I post in the coach page, as well as you might be notified about it in the Dream Team Coach page. So you've got a lot of information, you guys. You've got a lot of resources at your fingertips. The other main resource that you should utilize is YouTube. Every top coach has a YouTube channel. Every successful upcoming coach has videos out there, team calls. Things are constantly changing, which is what's so exciting. Like, social media is always changing. The business is always kind of changing a little bit. So there's always stuff to be learning, and the point isn't to just learn all of it and implement everything. The point is to learn, listen, hear if that connects with you, if you think it might be a good fit for you, and then implement it and see what works. I can't tell you how many times I've tried things over the last year, tried it, didn't really work out, ditch it. All right, every new month is take it as like a clean slate to look at what worked, what didn't, and if it didn't, just get rid of it, but keep what works. Okay, everyone's going to have a different style. Everyone's going to be a little bit different in this, and you have to understand that that's okay. All right, so don't think that you have to be exactly like me, or you have to be exactly like Melanie Mitchell, or you have to be exactly like whatever coach that you look up to. You can look to them, you can try and emulate what they have, but put your spin on it. You know, make it you, make it your own. Everyone, and that's something that you're going to develop over time. You're going to develop your style, but in the beginning, it's good to just, you know, pick one person, one coach out there that you really like, just vibe with, that you think is like the most like you really like their style, you like how, you know, they speak how you would want to speak, or like they're kind of your personality, and you look at what they are doing and you try and implement it. Okay, you do what they do. Success leaves clues, you guys. All right, so don't be afraid to get out there and seek information. You know, ask questions, go on YouTube every single day almost. I would say that I'm listening or looking up something on YouTube, because I'm always looking for new ways to grow as a leader, as a coach, and just new information to give to you guys and make sure that I'm up on the up. Okay, so those are all the places and resources that I use, as well as your coach office. That's the biggest and number one place that people tend to forget to check is your coach office. You guys, your coach office lets you know everything that's going on in Beachbody, but it also lets you know of your new customers, new customer leads, new coaches that sign up. That's where you're going to check. If you have somebody signing up, you're going to want to check there, make sure it all went through. That's also where you are going to find challenge group guides. So when you're just starting out doing your challenge groups, there are guides for every program, you guys, in that Beachbody has. All right. You can always take those, you can copy and paste them into my challenge tracker, you know, make them your own, put your own style and energy onto it, but it gives you like something to work with. I know it's very intimidating in the beginning to run your own challenge group. I definitely used those in the beginning, and now I've kind of just sort of developed my own type of spin and style. But again, I still sometimes refer to those, especially for like 80-day obsession, a longer program. You're going to want to utilize some of that stuff, because some of that's like stuff that we just don't know. You know, tips about, you know, how to use weights, about how to, you know, the time nutrition, and just specific things that people will want to know that only the trainer themselves can really like explain. Okay, so it's good to just sort of forward those resources over to your challengers, because they might not know or might not have access to it like we do. As well as that's where you're also going to be able to find all your forms and things for people that down the line that may want to upgrade to coach, or you know, challenge back reimbursement for the coach waiver fee. All those forms and things, all of that is in there. Everything that you're going to need to keep track of your business is in your coach office. So just get familiar with it if you haven't, or just get used to logging into it every day, every couple days, and just getting familiar with it and getting into a habit of doing so. Once you hit Emerald, you have the potential to start earning free customer leads. So it's going to be really important at that point that you are regularly checking your office, so you are following up with those people that are buying Beachbody products off the infomercials, off the website. They are referred to you, or, you know, forwarded to you, their email, their contact info, so that way you can reach out to them and let them know that you are there to support them and invite them to your challenge group. So you can send them a coach transfer form so that they become under your roster, and then you can then potentially have a future coach in your hands. All right, so lots of amazing resources. So I don't mean to overwhelm you, but I want you to know, definitely get familiar with checking in to the team pages. be alert to things that are posted. Make sure your notification settings is making sure you're getting push notification settings. If you are looking to be a part of this team and you want to be an active member of the team. Okay, so if you're looking to just be a discount coach, you might not want all of those notifications. So I maybe just limit it to the coach page, because I don't post as much business type coach stuff in the coach page as much as I will in our coach training group and things that you'll see on the Dream Team coach page. Okay, so and once you hit Emerald and you're hitting Success Club every month, I have a business builders page where that is where I post a lot of my meat and potatoes about coaching, where we're all kind of running together. That's for my runners. Those are for my coaches that are hitting Success Club, that are really trying to build a team. That's where we all kind of vibe off of each other and share trainings and information, and really kind of push each other and just sort of hold each other accountable and work together to reach our goals. So I hope this helped, and I hope this cleared up some questions as to where you can find things. Lots and lots of resources, lots of information, all good stuff. So I'll see you in the next video.